Welcome back to Sunrise. It is 6:14. Joining me live in the studio, I have Pastor Cedric Doss Sr. He is the author of From Persecution to Praise.
Yes.
Welcome to our show.
Well, thank you.
Thank you for being here. And this is the cover of your book right here.
Yes.
And talk to me about what made you want to put your story on paper for others to read.
I truly believe that for someone to hear my story and what I've encountered as a young man, it could touch their heart, and also possibly they could gain from it, and it would help them become better with what they have to go through in life.
Wonderful. Okay, and talk about your book. If you could give our viewers an idea of what you want them to take away from those pages, tell our viewers about the book.
From Persecution to Praise is about my life. When I was young, I lost my father. I didn't get a chance to know him, but at that time that my father was killed, my mother had to make a decision whether she would keep me, and her decision was to let me go into the state, and so I became a foster child. And when people read this book, I want them to take from it, I want them first to see God, that God can turn your life around. No matter what you go through, no matter how your start is, God can turn your persecutions into praise.
Wonderful, wonderful. It's in the title as well. So tell me, what advice would you have to maybe other young men who maybe didn't have the guidance starting out in their lives, but, you know, what words of encouragement would you give them right now?
I would be able to tell them that from speaking from experience, as a young man, I've been where they are, and to overcome those things, I had to turn my life over and surrender, you know, to God. And what put me in that place of being angry and doing things that wasn't right was because I didn't have someone to really take up time with me. And a lot of children right now, I would encourage them to get around someone that can motivate them, that can encourage them and keep them on the right path.
Wow, true words of advice there. And real quickly, before we wrap things up, talk about the proceeds of this book. They're going to go to a couple of good causes, correct?
Yes, the proceeds of my book will go toward the youth at my church, which is Mount Moriah Missionary Baptist Church in Aberdeen, and also to foster children all over the world, be able to give back to the young people, because I know how it is to be in a tough place in life, so I want to give back to those
Wonderful.
people.
And people can get your book. Is it December 10th when they can purchase it?
They can purchase it now, but they can purchase it on Amazon right now, Barnes & Noble online, or either in Barnes & Noble store in Tupelo. Right now I have signed copies there. And December the 10th is where we're going to gather at my appreciation and have a signing. Also, you can purchase it there, too.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Pastor Doss, for being here and sharing your inspirational story. And we just surely appreciate your words of encouragement.
Thank you.